Hi there, my name is Hillary Walsh. I'm an immigration lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona, serving immigrants across the United States. The firm is New Frontier Immigration Law, and today I want to talk to you about COVID and who's getting picked up by ICE right now. So the good news is that unless you are going in for some type of court hearing and ICE and you have to go to court basically right now, you're not going to get picked up by ICE. They're not going around and seeking people out. From what I'm understanding, I've talked to DHS attorneys and I've talked to ICE deportation officers. They're not going out and basically detaining and apprehending people unless you're coming directly in contact with them, for example, at the border. What they are doing is if you have, let's say, a past due ticket that you haven't paid and you get picked up on a warrant because that ticket is overdue, it's past due, and now you have a warrant out for your arrest so that you can go pay that ticket, or say you've come into you've engaged or interacted with law enforcement perhaps because you got picked up for a DUI. If you have that type of situation, even if you're then released from the criminal side of custody, you pay the fine and you're allowed to leave, ICE is still waiting and they're still taking people to the detention centers right now. So if you are in that situation and you find out that a loved one has a DUI and they're going to post a bond, say of like $500 to the criminal court here in Maricopa County, you should immediately be reaching out to our law firm, because it's very, very likely that your loved one is going to be taken directly into custody if they don't have status. If they're a lawful permanent resident and that's the situation, I don't want you to be put on guard and put on in fear right now. But if you have no status in this country and you somehow have to go to court, it is going to be very problematic for you. And I really encourage you to contact our firm as soon as something like that happens so we can get a plan in place. Okay, so the bottom line is that right now with COVID-19 having infected and spread through many of the detention centers here in Arizona and many of the detention centers across the United States, we are not seeing ICE going around and apprehending people who are basically on their list. They've stopped that operation right now. But if for any reason you come into contact with law enforcement, you are going to most likely have a big problem if you don't have status in this country. Now, if you do have status here and you're a lawful permanent resident, then it's still wise to give us a call before you post that bond with the criminal court, because we don't want you walking out and getting apprehended by ICE and not having a plan for your family. I've had too many clients who've called and said, the ICE was waiting outside my house for me, okay? We don't have to worry about that right now while you're on your way to work. But if something goes wrong and you have some interaction with law enforcement, we do have to worry about that. So we are New Frontier Immigration Law and we want to help you. And kind of segueing into something else, this is a great time to walk out of your home to the extent you can with the shelter-in-place order, and know that ICE isn't sitting around the corner waiting for you. But why wait for it to happen all over again? Because they're going to be back, right? You are going to go back to living in that fear, and you don't have to. I want to be able to help you live in this country that I love and that I know you love and that your children are probably citizens of. Let's get your situation sorted while the pressure is off, while the wolf is not at the door. Call us so we can help you, because that's what we're here for. Just because we have a moment to breathe and to have a great pause in this country, it doesn't mean that the machine won't start again. Please call us so we can help you, because that's what we're here for, and that's what you need us to do. New Frontier Immigration Law. We're here to change your life so that you can actually live.